A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Friday night edition of the show. I was almost saying Saturday night edition of the show, but it's the Friday night edition of the show. It's the last edition of Sports Tonight for the week, and this has been a very fruitful week. There's been a lot that has happened during the course of the week, and we are hoping that as we go into the weekend, we'll help you to cool things down a little bit, and of course help you enjoy what is coming this weekend, relax a little bit, and enjoy yourself. But I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you to you for allowing us into your homes on a special day like this, and allow us to be a part of your night. I'm not alone. Of course, starting the show off with me this Friday, Austin Okon Akpan. And Austin, in the next couple of minutes, will be taking us through what has been going on around the Channel's National Kids Cup. Over 30 schools started this race to represent Lagos at the season 7 of the Channel's National Kids Cup that will be taking place later next month. But at the end of it, in May, I beg your pardon, but at the end of it, today, the final 2 schools emerged, and they will be flying the flag of Lagos at the Channel's National Kids Cup Season 7 when it gets underway in the month of May. All right, so you'll be finding out exactly what went down. We'll be bringing you highlights as well, and Austin will be giving us a lowdown on all of that. But let me just allow you to see his face first of all. Austin has calmed down a little bit. He's looking a lot refreshed now. Tomorrow he's not going to Nikon Stadium. He will be resting tomorrow. But then it's been a few days. I mean, before we talk about the highlights later, it's been 3-4 days of top quality football. And I saw a little bit of the games today, the penalties. I mean, the teams have become so evenly matched now that sometimes you need penalties to sort them out.
And I remember when we were about starting the Lagos preliminaries, he said one quality of the Channel's National Kids Cup is that no team has defended the trophy
successfully. and that tradition is going on, Austin. That tradition is alive and well.
That shows you that this competition is competitive. You can liken it to the Champions League.
You have a Champions League. Defending champion crashed out. Toy bats. They sneaked in into the semi-finals through penalties, but then unfortunately they couldn't repeat it back to back. They crashed out. Austin will be giving us all the stories about all of that, and we'll also be seeing plenty of the highlights. And of course, if you stay tuned to the news at 10, you'll be seeing even a more comprehensive report of the final day of the Lagos preliminaries of the Channel's National Kids Cup. All right, that's one of the things we've lined up for you on the program this Friday. Of course, don't forget that we have Tunde Ogunshiku in the house. Tunde has a lot for us around chess and schools. Talking about grassroots sports development. We'll be talking chess later on, local and of course international. But let's, and of course Daem and Uncle Bayus is also around. Saeed Abbas also around. They'll be taking us through the football part of the show, and there's a lot to talk about really in terms of the football. Don't forget, this weekend is very key. The final of the Under-20 takes place in Senegal, Nigeria, against the host. A repeat of the opening game of the competition. We will also be talking about the girls and the guys challenging for honors in the All-Africa Games qualifier. Our boys are hosting Zambia in Abuja. We'll talk about it. Our girls are in Mali. They're looking forward to a successful outing against Mali in Bamako. We'll talk about it. And then, hopefully, we've been trying to link up with Nduka Ogbade, assistant coach of the Flying Eagles, on the show tonight. I hope we're able to talk to him so that you can also hear his voice and find out how optimistic they are of success. And of course, Kano Pillars are going to be campaigning for honors in the second round, first leg of the CAF Champions League. They are in Morocco. We'll talk about it as well. And then Globe Premier League Week 3 takes center stage this weekend. A whole lot of exciting, mouth-watering fixtures for you that Daem and Uncle will take us through as well. And then the big one this weekend in Europe, massive games. In England, it's Manchester United, Liverpool. In Spain, it is the El Clasico, called the biggest game on the planet. It's Barcelona welcoming Real Madrid. And of course, We will talk about the UEFA Champions League draw as well on the show tonight. But let's start the show up this way. I've given you an outline already of all that we'll be talking about on Sports Tonight this Friday. You don't need to wait for us to start discussing. Start sending your comments around any of these issues that we have highlighted for you. The Flying Eagles, the Falcons in Mali, the Dream Team playing Zambia in Abuja this weekend, the Globe Premier League, the CAF Under-20, the El Clasico, the UEFA Champions League draw. Start talking to us about the Channels National Kids Cup. Start talking to us about it, and already you should be familiar with what you are seeing on your screen. That's the platform through which you should be able to speak to us on the program tonight. Twitter and Facebook, we are active, we are interactive. We like to hear from you. So please get busy. Start sending those comments now and tell us exactly what you feel about some of the issues that we will be talking about on the program this Friday. Let me just run through for you very quickly the routine of how you can also watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/channelsweb. That's on the website, www.channelstv.com as well. You can watch all live streaming quality for you on that site. And then if you want to watch on your iPad, your iPhone, just click on m.channelstv.com and you'll be able to watch on whatever device you are holding. And then downloading the Channels app for Android, for iOS, for Windows, or their respective stores is as simple as ABC. And that guarantees that you are able to carry Channels with you wherever you go. All right? Don't forget, as you do all of this, just include where you are sending your tweets from, your comments from, and we'll be able to read them and appreciate you as you do that for us on Sports Tonight this Friday. Okay, I think it's time for us to start off with our first highlights. Today was fun. Those boys, but let me warn you, brace up. If you are not emotionally strong, gear up, because you could shed some tears when you see these little boys cry, really screaming and crying after losing a game. Sit back, enjoy highlights, Channels National Kids Cup, Lagos preliminaries final day, and then we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.